guys, welcome to Math Hero, and today we will learn the distributive property. So what is a distributive property? So from the term distribute, meaning you distribute one number to a group of numbers. Okay? So for example, number 1, 2a, and we have a group here of negative 2a plus 4. So we will distribute this number to these two numbers inside the parenthesis. The same with this one, and we will also learn the FOIL method in doing the distributive property. So before we will dive in, three things to consider, and I've also written this down last week's video. So in doing this, since we are doing the multiplication process, we will first consider the sign. So what sign should I use? Is it positive or negative? The next one is the numbers. Okay? So when you say numbers, you will multiply those two numbers. The third one is what we call variables. So after considering the numbers, you will go to the variables. Okay, so let's have number 1. Let's solve number 1. So we have 2a, open parenthesis, minus 2a plus 4, close parenthesis. So doing distributive property, we will just need to distribute 2a to these two numbers. So we will do first this one, and we will do that one next. Alright? So 2a times negative 2a. First, consider the sign. So we have positive 2a and negative. Positive times negative, what's the sign? We will have a negative answer. Okay, that's done. Next, numbers. 2 times 2, that is 4. Done. Variables. A times a, that is a. Then, since we're doing multiplication of variables, we will follow the rules of exponent. What rule again? Okay, that is the product rule. Okay, it states that if you multiply one variable to another and they are the same, you can add the exponent. So we have 1 here and we have another 1. So 1 plus 1 have 2. So 4a squared. How about the next one? What is the sign? Positive and positive. Correct. Positive. And then next is we will multiply the numbers. 2 times 4, that would be 8. And then a, and we don't have any variables inside, so we will just simply write a. So our answer is negative 4a squared plus 8a. So this is our answer. Very good, guys. So next is this one. So we have negative 8c, open parenthesis, negative 4a plus 7bc. So how to do this? Easy, right? First, the sign. Negative times negative. What's the answer? Negative? Positive? The answer is positive. And there's no need to write that, right? Okay, since that is positive. So, we have positive. Next, numbers. 8 times 4, 32. Then, variables. C and A, that would be, can you combine C and A? No, but you can write them side by side. So we can just say AC. Okay? Alright, let's move on to the next one. So we're done with this one. We will do the next, the second term. So negative 8c times 7bc. First, the sign. Negative, positive. Negative. You're getting better. Okay? That's really good. So, Next, we will do the numbers. 8 times 7, that's, what's the answer? 56? Okay, very good. 8 times 7 is 56. Next, we have C and we have BC. So we have C on this side and we have B and C. So, in doing things like this, remember that we can only combine if they have the same, okay, if they have the same base. So, B will not be affected because there's no other B's here. So, we will just simply write here B, right? But since there's a C here and there's another C on the inside, so C times C, that would be C squared. Okay? So B will stay at is since there's no other B's that would multiply this one. Okay? So we will just need to multiply the C. So our answer is 32AC minus 56BC. So this is our answer. Okay, so that's it for distributive property. We will now go to FOIL method. Okay, so FOIL simply means, let's write here, first, then next is outer, next is inner, and then last is last. So, FOIL, FOIL. So, this one means that, let me write that in here. So, if we have A plus B times A plus B, to do the FOIL method, or to do the distribution, first is you will evaluate the first terms. So, what is the first term here? A plus B. So, this is the first term. This is the second term. This is the first term and this is the second term. So, we are actually doing the first or second term can be called the last term. Okay? So, we will evaluate first the first term. So, A times A. Okay? Are you following? Very good. Next is we are going to evaluate the outer term. So, the outer term is this one and that one because they are away from each other. Okay? So, we will need to evaluate A and B. Okay? Since they are the outer terms. And then next is inner. Meaning, ang nasa sulod. So, inner terms. And lastly, the last. So, last and last. Okay. So, again, first, kani og kana. Outer, kani og tumoy. Isig katumoy. Inner, isig kasulod. And then last, ang duha ka buok, last. Okay? Alright, so let's do this. Let's have this. So, what balik? So, we have x plus 2 times x plus 8. So, to evaluate this, we will follow the FOIL method. So, let's do the first term. X times x, that is x to the power of 2, x squared. So, we're done with the first. Let's go outer. X times 8. Okay, so we have 8x. 2 times x, we have 2x. And next is, we have 2 times 8, we have 16. Okay. So we have this answer. The next thing that you will need to do is, you will need to combine similar terms. Is there any other x squared here aside from this one? No other x squared, right? So that's okay. Is there any other x? Yes, there is. So we have x here and x here. So we have 8x and 2x. We can combine that. So 8x plus 2x that would be 10x, and then we have 16. So this is our answer. Okay? So let's do the second one here. So we have b plus 6 times 5b minus 2. Okay, let's do this. So we have here this one. So we will still use these steps, okay? Do not forget this. So first, the sign. What is the sign? Or first, okay? And what is the sign? We have positive and positive. So positive and then numbers. Nothing here. We have 5. So just write 5. Variables, we have b and we have b. So that means we have b squared. Okay? Alright. So next outer. This one and that one. First sign, we have positive and negative. So our answer is negative. Numbers. No numbers. Here, we have a number here. So 2. Variables, b. No variables here. So we have 2b. Next, inner. So 6 and 5b. Sign, positive. Numbers, 6 and 5. So 6 times 5 is 30. And then variables, b. Okay, walay pare si 6. Lonely. Next, we have last. So 6 and negative 2. Sign, positive 6, negative 2. So that would be negative. Okay, very good. Negative number, or it is a negative. Numbers, 6 times 2, 12. Do we have variables? No variables. So, let's leave it at this. Is there any other b squared aside from this one? No. So, simple. And then we have negative 2b and positive 30b. Okay? Negative 2b and positive 30b. So, since we have different signs, so we have negative here and we have positive here, what we will do is we will subtract 30 minus 2, that would be 28. And we will use the sign of the bigger number. So what is the sign of the bigger number? Positive. So we will say plus 28 and then write b minus 12. So this is your answer. Okay. I hope that you got it. So distributive property, you just need to distribute a number to groups of number. Just follow this. First, sign, numbers, and then variables. And then FOIL method, you will just need to multiply the first term, next the outer terms, inner terms, and the last terms. And that's it. So hopefully you can get good grades in these activities. And see you guys with our next video. Always be awesome and be a math hero. Goodbye.